To create your doors, I'm going to start a new Revit project, go to the Fox Ridge template, and click Open, and OK. We're going to start with a completely blank slate as soon as it loads. The first thing I will be doing is creating a wall to put my doors in. Now, before I start it, I counted up how many doors I will need, so I make sure that I put enough in. So I'm going to start with a wall, and I am going to go to just a generic 4-inch wall. Start somewhere over here, and I'm going to draw myself about a 60-foot wall. I'm going to go up about 30 feet. This gives me 90 total feet of wall, which will be plenty. And I'm only going to draw an L. Why I do that will be more clear in a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and select both walls. Make sure that their height is at 10 feet so it matches the rest of my stuff. Might have to change them separately, or you can change them ahead of time, like I should have done. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to doors. Now, the first thing I want to do is drop down and pick one of the doors that I'm going to need. I am going to start with my regular single flush interior doors, and I used 30-inch by 84-inch doors in my project. I'm going to select those. Now, I'm going to go down the wall. I'm going to need a total of 14. So I'm going to start over here. 1, move down a little bit, 2, 3, 4, and so on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. I may have other types of doors. For example, I know I'm going to need 3 36-inch doors. So I'm going to put those on those walls just so they're separated. I can tell the difference. The last thing I'm going to need is I'm going to need some double doors. I have these in my bathroom. I am going to need 2 French door sets. So I'm going to put one right here and one right here. I could put them closer together, but I have the space. Now, this view does me absolutely no good. The views that I'm going to need to use are actually my elevations. So what I will do is I will go down to Sheets, New Sheet, Blank, A-sized paper, and start one of those. I'm now going to bring in my south elevation. I am going to make sure I have no title. I am also going to hide in view. Sorry, I do have to open up each of these and make sure I hide my lines. I'm also going to size this because it has to be the same scale as my model, which is at 1/8 of an inch to a foot. Now, because I am going to need to glue one of these on each side of the wall, so one on one side, one on the other, I'm also going to bring in, since it won't let me make 2 south elevations, I'm going to bring in a north elevation. So I am going to have to double click it, hide the lines by category, go back here, drag my north view in, place it no title, 1/8 inch to a foot, and lay it out. I'm going to put these two together. That way I know what's what. I will do the same thing with my east and west elevations to put them on this page. Then I will be able to print it out, and this will give me 2 doors for every one that I need for my model that I will be able to use going forward. I can then cut these doors out so they are ready to go.